we got on board Kickstarter, and I was like, let's try to fund it that way. And that was a great education that I think everybody should try to do, even if they fail or not, because you learn what it takes to get people's eyes, you know, and how hard it is to get people to care and to give you money and, you know, wanting to give them rewards that are worth it. It's a whole exercise in marketing that's super invaluable, and just how to hustle. But we did it for 15 days.
Oh.
Usually people go for 30.
Wow.
But we thought about it a bit, and we're like, and we did a lot of research, and we read a lot of other case studies of people who had done 30-day Kickstarters. And it seems as if for a 30-day Kickstarter, like, there's a lot of like activity in the beginning, but then for about like in the middle section, like 15 days, it just hits a lull. And then when you're at the last like 5 or 10 days, then there's a lot more activity. So it's like, why not just cut out that middle section, cut out the middleman, and just do 15 days and just hit it as hard as possible, you know? So all of it, hopefully, is that like, you know, furious period. And so that was a huge gamble, trying to make 30 grand in 15 days.
Wow.
But we eventually did it. And interestingly, there was still that lull right in the middle, you know? I think that's just the nature of it. There's a lot of fury at the beginning, a lot of fury at the end, no matter if it's 15 or 30 days. But it was close. It was really close. I remember we had it set to end on noon of the final day, of the 15th day. And the night before, we were still around 3 or 4 grand off.
Oh.
And it's like, how do we get 3 or 4 grand in 12 hours? It was, you know, I was like, this is it. This is not gonna happen. Like, we're done. You know, we're thinking about like, is there anybody that we can call? There was nobody that we can call. Everybody had already chipped in, right? So I went to bed and I was like, I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. And I remember being woken up at around 5 a.m. By my sister, who was texting me furiously. And I roll over and I was like, what? What is this? Like, what's the issue? And I remember the text she sent. She's like, you did it. I was like, wait, what do you mean? And she's like, you have to look at your Kickstarter. You did it. And it turns out that in the middle of the night, a gal, I think from New Zealand or England, who was a huge fan of Zoe Bell, had chipped in the money. And this is not somebody that we had reached out to. This is not somebody that we knew. It was just somebody who saw this cool Zoe Bell project that somebody had randomly posted on a Xena messaging board, like a fan board for Xena. Like nothing that we had reached out to. Wow. It's just somebody got a hold of it and like, you know, fate sort of took over, but this gal was just like, I'll put you over the edge, and she did it. And I am so thankful because we were able to make it. And that feeling is an amazing feeling. And yeah, and the product, you know, I think the final film turned out pretty darn good. So I'm glad that it exists, you know, but it wouldn't have existed if not for everybody who chipped in and shared it and helped out. And yeah, it was great.
Very cool. But even having a full-time job, you've been able to do at least one feature.
Yep.
A few shorts, I guess, and then raise a little over 30,000, right, with your partner?
Yep.
So that's with a full-time job.
Yes, it
so
is.
Here, most people have that opinion, and I know I've been of that opinion myself at times, where yeah, that's like the creativity killer. But it sounds like for some people, though, it's not. You need that discipline, and look how productive you've been. I mean, that's pretty. Most people just do sort of one and done, and it's it. You know, I mean, that's pretty remarkable.
Yeah, thank you.
So.
And it's just what I need, you know. And no matter what job it is, this is what I've learned. No matter what job that I have, because my passion for filmmaking and my drive for it and the need to do it is so strong, I will do it no matter what. And I think maybe now, if I were to have to go back to PAing or something like that, it would obviously be harder, but I think I would still be able to do it. I think that my mindset has changed enough over the years that it's like, I'm definitely to the point where I need to make this happen. You know, I need to make writing and directing a full-time job. I need to make that the thing, because I can't be myself and I can't really accomplish what I need to accomplish for myself without doing that. You know, I can't have the filmmaking not be the focal point of my life because it's what I'm meant to do. And when you know that you're meant to do something, anything else just can't compare. Everything else is second best, you know? So it's really to that point now, sitting here almost 35, that I have to, I don't know what I have to do, but I have to keep doing it, you know? If I can find a way to fund more shorts, I'm going to, because I have to keep doing it, you know? That feeling, that love is too great, and I need it more and more in my life.